Welcome back, everybody. Another gorgeous day here in Shenzhen, China, and Easy doesn't want to move. Come on. You guys something on her? Okay. Well, anyway, come on. Taking Easy on a walk, and I'm just going to give you a little update, bits and bobs about NIO, what's going on, particularly with social media. But first, I want to give an update about my personal car that's still not yet to be delivered. So for those of you that saw my video about buying the car, they told me it would be about 4 weeks from when I purchased the car to when it would be delivered. Now, about a week after I bought the car, they came out and said that there's a chip shortage and they're going to be shutting down production for about 5 days. And so, yada, yada, yada. You guys probably all know this deal. So what I did is I, asked my salesperson, my NIO representative, I said, is my car going to be delayed? What's going on? And they told me, no problem. It's still 4 weeks from when you bought it. And from my understanding, that's still the case because I'm not pestering them, but I asked them, especially because on the app, I'll put it up on the screen, on the app it says my car will be delivered in May. It doesn't say May 1st, it doesn't say May 15th. It just says I can pick up my car in May. So that's a little disappointing because A, it's like a very big window, right? And B, it's also over 4 weeks from when I bought it. Because I bought the car on March 16th. So I would think I'd be able to pick it up mid-April. But who knows, I'm not like in a huge hurry. I do want it, but it's a little frustrating because I want to know when I'm going to get it, right? But they say it's still due in 4 weeks from when I bought it. They told me that I won't be able to know for sure when I can pick it up until the car gets a VIN, a vehicle identification number. They said after that it'll take about a week for me to receive my car. So remains to be seen. So that's the bad news. The good news is NIO did over-deliver on their projection of how many cars they would deliver in the first quarter after they revised it down. So again, you guys probably know that. But they originally projected like 20,000 to 20,500, and then they revised it down to 19,500 because of the delay, because of the chips. And then they said, oh no, actually we delivered 20,060 cars for the first quarter. And I don't know what the dog is doing. I guess she wants to poo. So anyway, since they are beating their projections, I'm going to assume that the chip shortage isn't that bad, and my car hopefully will be here in 4 or 5 weeks from when I bought it. But again, remains to be seen. Easy, let's go. There's our community ping pong table, which almost never gets any use. And here's our community playground, which also doesn't get much use. Come on, but me and Easy are gonna go for a walk. And we're gonna see if we see any cars, and we're gonna talk about social media and NIO in China. Also does not get much use. So as soon as I bought the car on, again, March 16th, the NIO representative working with me pulled me into a WeChat group for NIO EC6 owners based in Shenzhen. When I entered the group, I was the 252nd member of this group. One of the people in the group, at least, is a NIO employee because she pulled me into the group, and she's the group administrator. But I'm going to assume there's probably other NIO reps in that group too, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, there's 252 people in the group when I joined on March 16th, and now is April 2nd, and there are 308 people in the group. So I'm not saying that all 50 or so people that have been added to the group are new owners of the EC6. I don't know that. But I'm assuming a lot of them are, because most of the time when somebody new gets added to the group, they're basically like, somebody introduced them like, welcome, EC6 owner or new user, purchase this car, blah, 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 blah. And everybody's like, oh, welcome, new NIO user. I guess what I'm saying is probably, at least in the last 2 weeks, another 50 EC6s have been sold in Shenzhen. So that gives you kind of an idea, a projection of the rate of sales of this car in Shenzhen, or at least maybe as sold by the Shenzhen NIO house, because my salesperson was working at the NIO house and not the NIO space, and not there's a few NIO spaces. So basically what I'm saying is it could just all be from that one, main dealer. I don't know exactly, but there's at least 300 probably EC6 owners in Shenzhen. I believe on the numbers of cars sold in the last quarter on that graph, I'll put it up on the screen if I can find it again. It was said there was about 2,000 EC6s sold nationwide, right, in the last month. So if 50 sold in between March 16th and April 2nd now, maybe they sold 100 in Shenzhen. Extrapolating, right? That's just giving you kind of a ballpark, give or take, what's going on here with regards to the EC6. Now the group has been quite interesting. They talk nonstop all the time. So I deleted the notifications right away because they're talking all the time. Like, I don't know, I guess kind of what Jack said is everybody's a boss, or they have money, they have time. So if you saw that interview with Jack, that's what he told me. And it seems to be true because they all have time to nonstop talk on WeChat. And I don't have a job, and I'm not particularly fond of group chats anyway. But it's just crazy. Like, I don't know how they have time to do that. Even if it was like a full-time job, every time I pick up my phone, there's 300 or 400 or 500 new messages. But again, I muted it because I don't want to see it. It's too many. But I do check from time to time. In the group, like everybody, they all are super stoked about NIO. They all love NIO. Like, there's always been talk about online in the West, like the NIO cult. Like, is it true? Like how NIO fans are? And from my experience, these NIO owners are quite into their NIO, and they're quite into their brand, and they're all about promoting it. These guys all get together. They do meetups. They have weekly meetups, activities. They do karaoke. They do dinners, that sort of thing. But also, if they see a NIO user on the road, they will honk and wave and take pictures. And so a lot of the messages in the group are people taking pictures of other people's NIOs when they see them, and they post about it. Oh, I saw you driving. They all love it. They absolutely love it. They love being part of this NIO family, this NIO community. I wonder if Tesla users and Tesla owners in China or overseas, if they do that too, if they all wave at each other. It seems like it would be impossible. There's so many Teslas on the road, like right there, for everybody to be waving at each other all the time. I know there are a lot of Tesla super fans. I'm sure there's Tesla groups, but for such a young brand, it seems like NIO's already got that. They really do have that cult following. And a couple things before me and Easy say goodbye here. We don't want to make this video too long. Is first, I'm going to show some pictures right here, right now, of this NIO that crashed. And it's not funny because they crashed. First of all, let me just say, this person did not get hurt. The people in the car did not get hurt. This is confirmed. I think it's funny though because, first of all, they just got this car. You look at it, it doesn't even have license plate yet. It's brand new. But even before they got the license plate, what they do have is they have a student driver sticker on the back. So that's that little yellow sticker. It says student driver. So I don't know if the student driver is the one that crashed it. I don't know if the student driver is the one that bought the car, and I don't know anything about these people. Well, I do think it's kind of funny and sad. I feel bad their cars crashed, but oh well, that's life. I hope my car doesn't crash. Probably my poetic justice will come back and get me for kind of laughing at them crashing their car. You gotta see the humor in it, right? I don't generally check the NIO app. I just don't. I don't have a reason to, at least not yet, because I don't have a car, and I'm not posting. A lot of people, post pictures of their car and their experience with NIO. I don't really have that yet, so I can't really do it. But I checked it to see what's going on, what's the word on the street. And there's this post, I think it's quite funny. This lady had a baby, and basically in China, after you have a baby, you're not supposed to like get up for like a month. You have to spend a month in bed or in the house. And so this lady, she said she was in the Yuezhe Huiso. It's like the monthly, like a club or a sauna or just a place to go and relax, spend your time for a month. You know, rich people do it. Most people do it at home, their month after their baby. But rich people, you know, they have the opportunity to go to some like sauna, spa type place where they take care of the baby, take care of the mom for that month. And so this lady, who also has bought NIO clothes for her child, she's talking about how she's been promoting NIO to the other new moms there. And it's just, I don't know, it's like, I feel like I just had a baby. I wouldn't be thinking about like a car. I definitely wouldn't be thinking about promoting a car to other people. But that's that cult-like mentality there. So there you go. NIO fans are NIO fans through and through. But she did have a kind of a interesting point at the end. She said, NIO might not be the best car ever, but it is the car that most understands me. That's what she said. So that's kind of like poetic, I guess, too. That's kind of nice. The car understands her, and her little child is a little Nomi child, and yada yada yada. So NIO gang, thanks for watching, and I hope that our stock all goes up, 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 and I also hope that my car comes very soon. So thanks for watching me and Easy. Oh, he missed it. So anyway, we're saying goodbye, signing off, and I can't wait to get on the road, get out of Shenzhen, because Shenzhen, like you look at it, it's nice, but it's so uninspiring. It's just like such a plain city. I want to get out on the road and see what else is out there. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.